Hello everyone! Today, the invasion of wild boars in America has reached its peak, extending even into urban areas. With their remarkable ability to adapt to various environments, destructive digging behavior, and omnivorous diet, wild boars have turned the lives of residents upside down. The damage caused by these animals is staggering, reaching up to $1 billion each year. So what specific harm have they inflicted on human life? Let's explore this pressing issue right here. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. Wild boars have become an increasing problem in several cities across the United States, with San Antonio, Texas, being one of the most affected areas. These feral hogs have invaded urban spaces, creating havoc and causing substantial damage to properties. San Antonio Express News has frequently reported on these invasions, highlighting specific incidents of property damage through detailed articles and interviews with affected residents and farmers. These boars dig up residential lawns, gardens, and landscapes, uprooting trees, destroying grass, and leaving behind large holes and furrows in the ground. In particular, the Texas A&M Agri-Life Extension Service has documented that these animals occasionally break into homes unexpectedly, causing alarm and fear among residents. Because wild boars are known for their ferocity, their presence in urban areas is a significant concern. On July 15, 2021, a woman in San Antonio was seriously injured when a wild boar attacked her in her yard, an incident that underscores the potential danger these animals pose to humans. Understanding the severe impact wild boars have on the community, various strategies have been deployed to mitigate the problem. So, what measures have been taken to address this issue? Join us on this exciting journey right here. Hunting wild boar with cage traps is a widely used method due to its effectiveness. This method allows for the selective targeting of feral hogs while minimizing the capture of non-target species. However, the success of this technique relies heavily on several critical factors, including selecting the right location, choosing and preparing the appropriate traps, and diligently monitoring the traps. To begin with, selecting the right location is crucial. Identifying areas of high wild boar activity, such as tracks, bogs, digging sites, and droppings, especially near urban areas, is essential. Once the location is identified, the next step is to select and prepare the traps. It is important to use a large, sturdy cage trap designed specifically for wild boars, typically made of heavy-duty steel to withstand the animal's strength. Baiting the trap with food that attracts feral swine, such as corn, fermented grains, or commercial pig bait, is also crucial. In particular, monitoring the traps regularly is another key aspect of this method. Traps should be checked at least once per day to ensure captured animals do not suffer unnecessarily and to rebait if necessary. Safety precautions must be taken when approaching and handling traps, as wild boars can be aggressive when trapped. The Texas Wildlife Services Program emphasizes the importance of regular trap checks to prevent animal suffering and adhere to humane treatment standards. How often do you check your traps, and what safety measures do you employ? The advantages of hunting wild boar with cage traps include selective trapping. Studies, such as those from the USDA Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, indicate that cage traps are effective in selectively capturing feral swine due to their size and bait method. This selectivity helps minimize the capture of non-target species, making it an environmentally friendly option. However, have you experienced any issues with non-target species being caught in your traps? Despite these benefits, there are also disadvantages to using cage traps for wild boar hunting. This method is labor-intensive, requiring significant time and effort for setting up, baiting, and monitoring the traps. Regular checks are necessary to ensure animal welfare and effective trapping. The Texas Wildlife Services program points out that the labor-intensive nature of using cage traps can be a drawback for some hunters. Do you agree with this method? If you do, please like the video. If you don't, leave a comment with the number 0. To reduce the population of wild boars more effectively, hunters often resort to using guns. On each hunting trip, it's not uncommon for hunters to kill about 20 to 25 wild boars. This impressive number highlights the efficiency of firearms in controlling this invasive species. Have you ever wondered why wild boar hunting is so prevalent, particularly in states like Texas? Before embarking on a wild boar hunt, it is essential to research and obtain the necessary hunting licenses, which vary by state. Familiarity with local hunting regulations, including hunting seasons and legal hunting methods, is crucial. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department emphasizes the importance of having the proper license and understanding the regulations before hunting feral hogs. Have you checked the hunting regulations in your area to ensure compliance?
What?
What's the first animal that comes to mind when you think of wildlife? The United States is currently home to an estimated 3.5 million bobcats. From the vast deserts of Texas to the rolling hills of California and the dense forests of Minnesota, bobcats thrive in a wide variety of landscapes. But what does this mean for human communities? Join us as we explore the fascinating world of bobcats, the challenges they pose, and the steps being taken to manage their presence in our backyards. Don't forget to leave a comment with your number 1 to show your excitement. In the tranquil pastures and bustling farms across America, a silent predator lurks, causing havoc for farmers. With their sharp claws and stealthy prowess, bobcats often target goats and chickens, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. These attacks are not just isolated incidents. They have a profound economic impact, costing the agricultural sector approximately $137.07 million annually. Each goat or chicken lost represents not just a financial setback, but also the hard work and dedication of farmers. The substantial economic toll underscores the urgency for effective measures to protect livestock and poultry from these cunning predators. Besides, these agile predators often target dogs and cats, turning tranquil backyards into unexpected battlegrounds. For pet owners, the impact goes beyond the loss of a furry friend. It's a profound emotional blow, compounded by the financial strain of vet bills and replacement costs. These challenges highlight the urgency of effective measures to protect livestock and poultry from these cunning predators. So what methods have hunters and farmers used? When it comes to managing the bobcat population, foot traps are one of the most effective tools used by wildlife control experts. Among these, jaw traps are particularly popular due to their sturdy design and reliability. These traps are specifically engineered to snap shut with precision, ensuring that the bobcat is securely held without causing excessive injury. Available in sizes tailored to the bobcat's physique, these traps are designed to maximize efficiency while minimizing harm. One of the key advantages of using foot traps in managing the bobcat population is their high effectiveness in capturing these elusive animals. Designed with precision, these traps are tailored to the bobcat's behavior and physiology, ensuring a high success rate in trapping efforts. Additionally, foot traps offer a significant ethical benefit. They are a non-lethal option. This humane approach means that instead of killing the bobcats, they are safely captured. This allows for the possibility of relocation, where the bobcats can be moved to more suitable habitats away from human settlements. Moreover, the use of foot traps brings ethical concerns to the forefront. Even when these traps are designed to minimize harm, there is always a risk of injury to the animals caught, whether they are the intended bobcats or other creatures. This potential for causing pain and suffering sparks debate over the humane aspects of using such traps, prompting the need for careful consideration and stricter regulations in their use. When it comes to controlling the bobcat population, hunters often rely on a variety of guns to get the job done effectively. Among the most popular choices are rifles and shotguns, each offering unique benefits tailored to different hunting scenarios. Rifles are favored for their precision and long-range capabilities, allowing hunters to target bobcats from a safe distance. This reduces the risk of the animal escaping and ensures a more accurate and humane kill. The choice of a gun can greatly influence the success and ethics of a hunt. Rifles, with their pinpoint accuracy, are less likely to cause unnecessary suffering as they can deliver a quick, clean kill. Shotguns, while powerful and effective at close range, must be used with caution to avoid harming other wildlife in the vicinity. The decision between using a rifle or a shotgun often depends on the specific environment and the hunter's personal preference. Do you believe this method is effective for controlling the bobcat population? If yes, please leave a on one. If not, share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments section below. The effectiveness of using guns for controlling the bobcat population is evident in the annual hunting results. Each year, hunters successfully capture and remove approximately 1 million bobcats from various regions across the United States. This significant number showcases the role that hunting plays in managing and maintaining a balance within the ecosystem. The ability to control such a large population helps mitigate the damage bobcats can cause to livestock, pets, and even local wildlife. However, this also raises important questions about sustainability and ethical hunting practices. Can we continue to manage bobcat populations effectively without compromising on the welfare of the animals or the integrity of the ecosystem? If you enjoyed this journey, please show your support by liking or subscribing to the channel and sharing your thoughts. Now, let's explore the next fascinating invasive species. Wild wolf populations in the United States have always been a topic of both intrigue and debate. With approximately 6,000 wolves now inhabiting various regions, these magnificent predators have made a stunning recovery from the brink of extinction. But how have they affected humans? To explore this today, let's examine the current state of wild wolves in the U.S., the damage they may cause, and the strategies implemented to manage their populations effectively. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. The wild wolf population in the United States is primarily concentrated in 3 key areas: the Northern Rockies, the Great Lakes region, and Alaska. The Northern Rockies, encompassing parts of Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, host a thriving population of gray wolves, which were reintroduced in the 1990s. The Great Lakes region, particularly Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, is home to a stable population of gray wolves that have naturally recolonized over the past few decades. So, what impact will this population recovery have on ecosystems and communities? One of the most significant conflicts between wolves and humans arises from livestock predation. Wolves are natural predators and often target livestock such as cattle, sheep, and goats, causing substantial economic losses for farmers and ranchers. A single wolf can kill multiple livestock animals in a single attack, leading to financial hardship for those dependent on their herds. According to the USDA in 2020, livestock losses attributed to wolves were valued at over $2 million. Besides, wolves also impact local wildlife populations, particularly ungulates like deer and elk. By preying on these species, wolves can reduce their numbers, which can be seen both positively and negatively. So, how do hunters here control and prevent the harmful effects of wild wolves? Before diving into the main content, don't forget to hit the like button to support us on our journey. Fences have long been the primary strategy for managing wild wolves and protecting livestock in the United States. There are several commonly used types of fencing, including electric wire, high-tensile wire, and woven wire. Electric fences deliver a mild shock to deter coyotes, Costs can range from 25 cents to $1.50 per linear foot, depending on the quality and complexity of the system. Did you know that electric fencing has been shown to be particularly effective in keeping wolves at bay? Studies have found that high-tensile electric fences can reduce livestock predation by up to 90%. What are your thoughts on using non-lethal methods to manage wildlife conflicts? Have you seen or heard about the effectiveness of such measures in your community? In the battle to protect livestock and manage the wild wolf population, firearms like rifles and shotguns have become a commonly discussed tool. These weapons, often preferred for their precision and power, are utilized by farmers and ranchers who face frequent wolf encounters. Besides, legal regulations and permits play a crucial role in determining who can use these firearms and under what circumstances. In most states, specific permits are required for the lethal control of wolves, ensuring that these measures are taken responsibly and legally. Do you think the use of firearms is a justified method for protecting livestock from wild wolves? Why or why not? Dealing with the issue of wild wolves in the U.S. requires a multifaceted approach, and one of the measures often considered is the use of guns. One of the most significant advantages of using firearms is the ability to respond immediately to wolf threats. When a farmer or rancher spots a wolf near their livestock, the quick use of a gun can deter the predator and protect valuable animals from harm. This immediate action can prevent economic losses and provide a sense of security for those who rely on their livestock for their livelihood. However, this method comes with its own set of challenges and ethical considerations. What are your thoughts on the ethical and legal aspects of using guns to manage wolf populations? One of the primary concerns is ethical and legal in nature. Many people argue that using lethal force against wolves, a species that was once on the brink of extinction in the U.S., is morally questionable. There are strict regulations governing the shooting of wolves, and these laws vary significantly from state to state. This legal complexity can create confusion and potential legal consequences for those who take such measures into their own hands. Additionally, the risk of injury or death to wolves is a significant drawback. Wolves play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Their removal can lead to unintended ecological consequences, such as overpopulation of prey species, which in turn can affect vegetation and other wildlife. This delicate balance highlights the need for more sustainable and humane approaches. Do you agree with the methods mentioned above? If yes, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Now, let's dive into the havoc being caused globally by an invasive species.